Hey everybody, Chris Hobart here, the Wealthologist. Now you have probably heard it recently. Capitalism's broken and the system's rigged and billionaires are ruining everything. But what if that's only half the story? Today, I'm going to cut through the noise and talk about what's really driving inequality and economic chaos. There's a spoiler alert. It's not the free markets. All right, roll that intro. Welcome back, everyone. Chris Hobart here, the Wealthologist. Today, I want to dive into a debate that's as old as Wall Street: capitalism versus socialism. Now, don't roll your eyes quite yet. Let's get real. Capitalism has built more wealth, more innovation, and opportunity than any other system in human history. No question about it. But lately, it's getting a bad rap. People are saying it's the blame for inflation and housing cost inequality. The list goes on and on and on. Now, here's the kicker. Most of those problems, they weren't caused by capitalism at all. Actually, they were caused by bad government policy. All right, let's rewind a bit. The Great Depression, well, that was caused by terrible Federal Reserve policy, deflation, and bank failures, not the free market. In 2008, the housing crash, the Fed kept rates too low for too long, and government backed lenders pushed risky loans. And when things went sideways, well, the government bailed out the banks and punished everyone else, you and me. That is not capitalism. That's crony capitalism. And there's a big difference. Then came what was called quantitative easing, basically printing money to fix things. Now, between 2008 and now, the US money supply, it's tripled. And when you triple the money supply, surprise, surprise, inflation skyrockets, housing and asset prices explode. And of course, who benefits from that? Well, typically people who own assets already. So if you own stocks, homes, investments, as that's going up, you're going up. The question is who gets left behind? Well, oftentimes it's younger folks, the middle class, folks trying to catch up. So, yes, inequality, absolutely real, but I'm going to argue it's not capitalism's fault. It's actually the result of decades of government interference, overreach, and bad policy. Now, there's an ironic twist in all of this. People are so frustrated by these problems that they're actually calling for more government intervention, the very thing that caused the problems in the first place. It's kind of like your roof is leaking because the roofer installed your gutters and didn't do the best job. And your solution is to call that same roofer to fix the problem or to do it over again. So here's what I believe. We don't need more government. We need better markets, smarter regulation, as well as personal ownership. So if you want to actually protect your future wealth, here's what you can do. You can own real assets. Don't just work for your money, make your money work for you. You need to stay informed, understand how monetary policy impacts your investments. You need to vote with your wallet and your ballot. So support the leaders who believe in economic freedom and not necessarily building bureaucracy on top of bureaucracy. Because when capitalism is allowed to work, it tends to work for everyone. All right, your turn. Do you think capitalism is broken, or is government the real problem? Do I have it totally wrong from your perspective? I would love to hear. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear where you stand. And hey, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who maybe blames capitalism for all the problems in the world. All right, let's work on setting that record straight together and get some clarity. Folks, this is Chris Hobart, the Wealthologist. We'll see you next week.